guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I have the 19 in 2019 pin tag. The 19 for 2019 Disney pin tag was created as a collaboration between Alicia from Cinder Ali Loves Disney and Nina from Wrestling with Disney. Nina was actually the one that tagged me in this, and I'm super excited. It's 19 questions slash like things about a pin, so I have about, I think it's 17 pins and then 2 pin related questions that I'll be answering for you today. The first one is Happy New Year, share a pin with the year on it. So I have this pin. This was actually from one of my recent hauls, but it is an Epcot pin that says 2019 Walt Disney World and has Chippendale with some popcorn. The next question is, how long have you been pin collecting? So I've been actually collecting pins since 2007. I started just collecting them as I went on trips. So I'd go on a trip and I'd get a pin to represent like the hotel I was staying at, or what I was doing. So like if I had a favorite ride, I'd get a pin from that, or even some of my favorite characters. And then I've been trading pins since 2014. That's kind of what, after going on Disney cruises and seeing the pin trading community on a Disney cruise, I got into trading in the parks, and then slowly in the past like year or so I've started trading online too. The next question is, briefly share how you got started and what you like about pin collecting. So I just started collecting pins that, like I said before, of characters I like, the hotels I was staying at, attractions that were my favorites at the time. And I was 7, 8 when I started, so that was a long time ago for me. So I've been collecting for about 10 years. So definitely have some older pins that I love that are still some of my favorite pins that I got as just like a fun pin to represent a ride or something. And what I enjoy about pin collecting, I enjoy the collection itself is cool, but I do enjoy like pin trading, getting to interact with different people, different cast members, all of that. I've definitely, through all this online community pin collecting, I've met some nice awesome people, and it's just been a great experience. The next pin to share is share your newest pin. So I went with one of my Park Pack pins because those are my newest pins. So I went with the middle one. This was the pretty frame. I just like the frame on this one. That's kind of why I picked it. I'm not a Mulan collector, but I just thought the frame on the middle one was very pretty, and I do love this type of pin. The next one is share a pin with your most Disney characters on it. So I think counting through my pins and looking at them, I had 2 that kind of tied for this. They both have 12 Disney characters on it. So I decided to go with this one because there was more named characters on it. So on this one it has 12 characters. So you got Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, I think it's like 3 stormtroopers down here, 1 or 2 up there, Rey, Poe, BB-8, C-3PO, R2-D2, Chewbacca, and Finn, all on it. So I went with that because it definitely had the most characters on it. The other one I had was just a jumbo Finding Nemo pin, but a lot of them were just fishes, so they weren't really named characters, so I decided to go with that one. The next one is share a pin with the most obscure film or characters on it. And this is actually a pin I got in my most recent Park Pack. It is a Kwanzaa pin with the Proud Family on it. I appreciate everybody in the comments on that video telling me who was on it because I had not seen it. I guess they're a Disney Channel show, but I've just never seen pins with them on them. So I definitely thought those are my most obscure. Most of my other ones are pretty common pin people that are on pins. The next one is share a pin that represents your Valentine for 2019, or who you hope your Valentine would be for 2019. And I decided to go with Finn. I definitely love him. I think he's a great character in the Star Wars movies, and I do think he's kind of cute. The next one is It's Not Easy Being Green, even if it's St. Patrick's Day, so it's share a green pin. So I decided to go with this one. It has Shere Khan from Jungle Book on it, and it's green. It's got like the green outside. That's probably my most green pin. I don't have any like crazy all green pins, but I thought this was cool. It had nice cool leaves and stuff, and thought that was a couple different shades of green. The next one is share your #1 favorite pin. So this is kind of hard for me. I do have a couple, but it seems to be consistently, if I think of my #1 favorite pin, it seems to be this one, the Chippendale Donut Shop pin. This was from this year's one of their limited edition sets. I just think it's just such a cool pin. It's got little Chippendale like munchkin donuts on the front, and then on the side it's all Chippendale donuts. Super cool limited edition pin. Really love this pin. Chippendale are also like my main collection. The next one is April Showers Bring May Flowers. So it's share a pin that shows off nature. I decided to go with this Earth Day pin. So it has Kermit the Frog on it. He's sitting on a log with like the stained glass like water in front of him with some plants, and then on the outside of it has like recycling symbols and says Earth Day 2018. So I think this is an awesome nature related pin. The next one is share a pin that represents summertime to you. This is actually one I traded for in the parks in my most recent haul from the parks. And I thought it was a perfect summertime related pin. It's got the sun in the corner and Chippendale under an umbrella. Super cool pin. Definitely shows summertime and the sun, having fun in the sun. The next one is share your favorite patriotic pin. So I decided to go with this Chip and Dale pin. It looks like Dale's getting painted on by Chip. Chip is kind of went over off the flag canvas and ended up painting Dale like an American flag. So this is an awesome little American flag patriotic pin. Next one is the Spooks Come Out at Night. Share your favorite Halloween pin. So I decided to go with this. This is from 2017 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It's just the limited release pin. But I just think it's an awesome little Halloween pin. I love Mickey dressed up as like the vampire, and I love the glitter in this. I think it's an awesome Halloween pin. The next one is share your favorite attraction pin. So I decided to go with this pin. Like I was saying earlier, I had some awesome older pins that I love. This one is from, I think, 2000. This is from 2009. So it's a test track. It's like the original test track back when it was like testing the cars, not like your pre-made card, but testing them like with test dummies and stuff like that. So I loved old test tracks, so that's what this is. This shows the older test track with like all the yellow and black like checker patterns. So this is one of my favorite attraction pins. The next one is time to give thanks. Share a Thanksgiving pin or a pin that represents it to you. I don't really have a Thanksgiving specific pins, so I decided to go with this food and wine pin. It has Lumiere serving a platter of food because that kind of makes me think of Thanksgiving with the piles of food that you have as options. So this is Lumiere opening up a little container of food for Belle. So I think that kind of represents the long table with all the different food that you would have at Thanksgiving. So the next one is what's your favorite princess pin or a pin with your favorite character on it. And even though I mainly collect Chip and Dale, I decided to go with the princess pin / characters I really like. So I went with this one. This is one of the newest Happy Holiday pins. It has Anna and Olaf's looking on in the background as she builds a snowman Olaf. So Olaf is definitely one of my favorite characters. I love Anna too, so I put her as my favorite princess. And it has Olaf, so it has definitely some of my favorite characters and favorite princesses in it. The next one is share your favorite Christmas pin. This is actually from this year. This is this year's 2018 Christmas pin. It says Merry Christmas. It's a pin-on-pin element. So on the background you have the Christmas tree with like the rubber star on the top, and then on front of it you have Mickey and Minnie sharing gifts, and it says Merry Christmas, and the star says 2018. The next one is share a pin that represents a favorite memory of a past Disney trip. So I'm going with this one. This is Donald Duck. It's a deck department Disney Cruise Line pin. I was given this by one of the people on the deck department on the Disney Fantasy on our last trip. He was actually the boyfriend to one of the people in the concierge lounge that I got friendly with. So she had talked to him, and he gave this to me during the officer pin trading night. I think that was super cool. You can only get it by somebody giving it to you. You can't buy this pin, which I think is awesome. Super excited to have that, and it definitely gives a good memory of that cruise from this pin, because you can only get it on the boat from the cast members. And the last pin, number 19, is share a pin that you feel represents you the most. And I decided to go with this one. It's a Tigger playing basketball. Basketball is definitely my favorite sport. I spend a lot of time at basketball. Sports are kind of my thing. I'm planning on majoring in sports management when I go to college next year, so this is awesome. Definitely represents me playing sports. My cousin actually gave me this pin. It's a hidden Mickey pin, but it has Tigger playing basketball, and Tigger is definitely also one of my favorite characters. I have a small Winnie the Pooh collection, like Winnie the Pooh and Friends, and Tigger is definitely one of those awesome characters. So this pin definitely represents me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tag, and for this tag I'm going to be tagging Nikki and Tracy from Finding Disney. I think they have an awesome pin collection that's growing. They have an awesome YouTube channel. I'll have it linked in the description, check it out, so you can check it out. So that's who I'm tagging. Also, I'll leave a link to both Alicia's video and Nina's video from this tag, so you can check out those and you can see all the people that they tagged. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!